What up, Dokkaners? We got a ton of news to go over on the JP side of the game and one tiny little piece of news on the global side, but mainly this video is going to be all about the whopping 5 EZAs that are coming to JP for their current celebration. And among these 5, there is no Jiren sighting, but there is a Universe 11 character. So we're just going to be going through. We're going to start with, actually, I don't even know who we're going to start with. Whichever one we've got here. We're going to start with Toppo. And then we're going to go through all of these translations courtesy of Minato. We might need to consult the Dokkan Wiki's tweets as well. I'm going to let you know right now, there might be a few inconsistencies in terms of translations. Minato, after all, is not a native Japanese speaker. He's basically just translating what everything looks like to the best of his abilities. It's better than any of us. So we should still be grateful. But if there are any issues, check the pinned comment down below. If I need to add anything, I will try to do so as soon as possible. Otherwise, check back maybe tomorrow. There might be more information down there. So let's just dive in here. We got a lot to go over. But in summation, we got Gotenks, AGL Gotenks. So the Dokkan Festival one is part of the Dual Dokkan Festival set. The Tech Exchange Boo being the other one. So the fact that they're breaking up the set is an interesting precedent. We've got the banner unit to the Tech Gogeta, I believe. That's this AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks. We got INT Toppo. And we've also got the physical Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2, which is cool. And then we've also got the physical Ribrianne, probably the least hype one, but for me as a Universe Rebel Saga fan, it still matters. So let's go through these. This is the Minato translation. So Universe 11, let me pull up this guy here just to kind of compare. Universe 11 special pose category allies, key +3, attack and defense plus 130. Okay, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, cause frame damage, and greatly lowers defense. So before there was no stat boosting beforehand, so now you get that. That's good. Attack and defense plus 110, plus an additional attack and defense plus 110, key +1 up to 3 when there are 3 or more Universe 11 category allies on the team. I'm assuming this means that you'll gain key +1 per other Universe ally on the team, Universe 11 ally on the team, up to 3. Because otherwise you'd have to have 9 characters of Universe 11 on the team. So this basically means you need minimum 3 other Universe 11. Actually, it doesn't even say other, it just says when there are 3 or more Universe 11 allies on the team. So yeah, you just need to have 3 Universe 11 characters and you're good. Guards all attack. Actually, let's see how this compares to the original. Plus an additional attack and defense. So it was simply a stat boost before. Now it's a key and stat boost. Guards all attacks plus an additional attack and defense plus 110%. When performing a super attack when there's another Universe 11 category ally attacking in the same turn. So this was there before. The guarding when there's another Universe 11 present. But you get an extra stat boost, so that means something. That actually is going to make him even bulkier. I will say this is one of the better units in the category. That doesn't say a whole lot, but when I was running Universe 11 on some challenge runs, I remember this guy was very important. A full dodge build plus guard gave this guy extra longevity. So now that you get even more stats, that's definitely a plus here when performing a super. Performs a critical hit if all allies attacking in the same turn are Universe 11 or special pose. Yo! That's really good because you're going for a full dodge build. So for a full dodge build to then get a guaranteed crit, that is awesome. Okay. All right. The Universe 11 special pose, key +3 attack and defense plus 50 and chance to crit plus 11%. This guy's looking pretty good. That is pretty good. Now, all we got to do is make Universe 11 not a terrible category, but this is a good start. This one, Dokkan Festival Toppo. A lot of the conversation is kind of mixed, I think. Like people wanted a Jiren EZA. It's not happening, but this opens the possibility, I think a little more so, to Golden Week being universe conflict related or worldwide download. My dream scenario is that Golden Week is Universe 6 versus Universe 7. So once again, they kind of tantalize and tease us with the possibility of a Jiren EZA, but it doesn't quite happen because that's simply just Universe 6 versus Universe 7. And then when we get to full synchro, it's worlds colliding. It's global and JP converging together for this all-out conflict. That's what that would be the storyline for full synchro. That would be Universe Rebel Saga themed, and there we will get a Dokkan Festival Jiren along with the EZA. That's how I kind of script it. We'll see what happens, but yeah, this is a good start. Another step in the right direction for the Universe 11 category. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. Full dodge builds feels like the easy pick. Full dodge plus balance additional. Crit is taken care of in here. That's awesome. I'm very happy with that. So I also had a couple of things. How can it be key +1 up to 3 if there are 3 or more? Like what determines that? All I can tell you is I have no clue because it's yeah. So even though it could be ambiguous. There's literally, it's nonsense to think that you need to have 9 characters on the team to have your full key boost. It simply means you have to have 3 or more. So I had this here just in case there was any confusion, but yeah, we cleared that up. Moving on to the next EZA. This is the Dokkan Festival INT Gotenks. There's a lot to unpack here, so let me pull that unit's details because we have a lot to go through. So I remember the sweet spot was always the Super Saiyan Gotenks because you can never stay at the Super Saiyan 3 level. So let's see how this changes it. Special pose 170%, youth 170%, raises attack for 1 turn, greatly raises defense for 3 turns. Oh, that's cool. Causes immense damage. So it's a multiplicative. So it's a multiplicative defensive super. That's good. Okay. Key +2 attack and defense plus 200%. That's basically doubled. Plus an additional attack plus 50% when performing a super attack. High chance to perform an additional super attack. Nice. High chance to dodge. Nice. Plus an additional chance to dodge plus 10% with each attack evaded within the same turn. Wow. So the more dodges he gets, the dodgier he becomes. Okay, and he's INT, so you go for max dodge. That's really good. But we have to wait and see what the rest of the build is like. Plus an additional defense plus 50% when performing a super attack for 1 turn from first appearance. Well, that's lame. Transforms when conditions are met. So this is what the original passive was, dude. That's crazy. Now, in terms of the transformation conditions, we haven't seen what the changes are because this is just the teaser. So they'll give us the actual transformation condition changes, if there are any, in a future data download. We don't know that as of yet. So moving on now, we go to the Super Saiyan Gotenks. Super Saiyan Gotenks, let's pull him up right here. A lot of high chances. Do they improve that? So raises attack for 1 turn, greatly raises defense for 4 turns, causes immense damage with a high chance to stun. So before he would greatly raise defense, cause immense, and a great chance to stun. Okay, so it's about the same. Oh, I don't know. What am I saying? Of course not. It's huge. It's a huge difference. It's way better. That's a major difference. Wait, this high chance to stun, great chance to stun. That's got to be a typo. This is probably great chance to stun. Let me see. Is there any follow-up here? No. Yeah, this has got to be great chance to stun. There's no shot that they reduce that. Okay. E +2 attack and defense plus 250. So that is another improvement. Plus an additional attack plus 50%, high chance for an additional attack plus 50%, and medium chance to crit when performing a super attack. So they've basically just improved on this, giving you some guarantees along with the conditional. Okay. Great chance to perform an additional super. That is awesome. That used to be medium chance. Very good. High chance to dodge still persists, plus an additional chance to dodge plus 20 with each attack evaded. So you get even dodgier. Plus, from the 4th turn onwards, high chance to recover 30% HP at the start of the turn. Oh, that's kind of nice. See, now this, I don't mind. I don't mind this. High chance to recover health, I don't mind so much. It's the high chance to do other things that's annoying. Okay. All right, so that is, I mean, it's obviously way better than this one. So then you transform into Super Saiyan 3. It can be active with an HP of 70% or more starting from the 4th turn after transformation. This definitely helps with that, right? Because sometimes you just don't have enough health. So this ability to heal is definitely going to make the Super Saiyan 3 a lot more possible. So when we go Super Saiyan 3, let's take a look. This guy. All right, let me pull up Super Saiyan 3 right here. Greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns, causes immense damage with a great chance to stun. Okay. So this guy greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, causes immense damage with a high chance to stun. Okay. So now it's been improved to great chance. Key +3, attack and defense plus 300%, bro. Okay. Plus an additional attack plus 100% and high chance to perform a critical hit when performing a super attack. Okay. That's good. Crit's taken care of. You don't need to worry about crit. Performs an additional super attack. Great chance to dodge, including super, plus an additional chance to dodge plus 20% with each attack evaded within the same turn. So it seems like it caps off at 20% because you literally can't go higher. Like if you go higher, is it additive where it's 70% and then plus an additional chance to dodge plus 30? If you do that, you dodge everything. So maybe they don't want to do that. They want to leave the window open. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. I don't know. Who cares? So yeah, his dodge is insane. So Performs a crit for 1 turn from first appearance. So you get key +3, so that's going to make your supering a lot more consistent. Actually, wait, you already had the key +3 here. Oh, but it was just for 4 turns, so now it's permanent. So there you go. I mean, the unit is just insane. Like, the escalation is crazy, the stat growth is crazy, the dodging is crazy. So the combo, you got dodge, you got additionals, and you got crit, all in various aspects of the character. So this is a fairly complete EZA from top to bottom, in my opinion. So let me know in the comments what you think about this EZA on a scale of 1 to 10. Now let me see, there was something here. Looking into Gotenks again, I believe dodge chance in the JP text is worded differently than the transform to Rudigarn, for example. So it may be a one-time dodge upgrade rather than with each dodge. Okay, so once again, look, like, he's not a native speaker. He's just translating to the best of his abilities. I think we'll have to wait. Maybe Gresh will follow up or something. So stay tuned, check the pinned comment down below. Let's move on to the next EZA, which is the AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks. So this guy is the banner unit to the Tech Gogeta. Let me pull up his original build so that we can compare. So he was actually pretty good on release. He still is, especially for Super Battle Road and stuff like that, because he's like an AoE destroyer. Time limit 130%. Oh, okay. Time limit 130%. Greatly raises defense, cause supreme damage with a high chance to stun. Before it was raised defense with supreme damage with a medium chance to stun. So nice improvement there. Attack and defense plus 150. Okay, that was increased from 120. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 150, and performs a crit when facing only one enemy. Okay, so that's doubled, and that's become a sure thing. Okay. Defense plus 150, and launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. That's very good. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance. It was only conditional before. Now it's guaranteed. Okay. Time limit category allies, key +3, attack and defense plus 50%. I love that we are pretty much, this is becoming the norm. 50% support is becoming the norm. I love that. So it used to be 40, right? Yeah, so it's been upgraded to 50%. Attack and chance to dodge plus 10%, up to 50 with each attack performed. So max additional is the play here. And there you go. That is the EZA for the AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this one? Moving on to the next one, that is the physical Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2. So let me pull this unit real quick. Basically, all of the units that are receiving EZAs, they're all tournament participants or they're special pose. Actually, wait, is this guy also on special pose? He's a Saiyaman. So he would be on special pose, right? He should be. Yeah, he is. So everybody is getting, every special pose unit is getting an EZA, which is great. And we'll talk about that in a second. So this is the original build. There's not much to talk about, right? You never used him. He has attack plus 90 in his passive. He has a multiplicative attack buffing super. So how does that compare to his new build? AGL physical 100%. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and raises attack for 3 turns. Good. Attack and defense plus 180 for each ally in the Defenders of Justice or Exploding Rage category other than this character, depending on which category has more members. Key plus 1 up to 3. Attack and defense plus 60% up to 180. Okay, so it is entirely dependent on who is on your team. Performs a crit when there's a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. Plus an additional attack plus 180%. Reduces damage received by 30%. And if HP is 30% or below, recovers 50% HP once only when there's an extreme class enemy. Nice. So you just have to fight a bad guy to get this 30% damage reduction. That will work well in tandem with the super attack. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Not bad. Considering the humble beginnings, I would say that this is a substantial improvement. I'm sure that the standards of today's meta, people would want a little bit more, but considering that this is an ancient unit from olden times, that is a good EZA. Let me know in the comments how you would rate this EZA on a scale of 1 to 10. And then the final EZA. So at the moment of me recording this, Minato has not dropped the translations. Let me see if we have the translations right now. All right, Minato does have the translations. Good. All right, so taking a look at Ribrianne. I know it's Ribrianne. Try to stick around, guys. I know. Look, I love the category. I have to love Ribrianne, even though I hate Ribrianne. It is what it is. All right, trust me, the struggle is real for me. Pappy Gal's 130% physical. What? Physical type key plus 3 30%. Are you serious? No, that's a mistake. It's 130. Yeah, that's a mistake. That's supposed to be 130. Causes supreme damage to the enemy, raises attack and defense for 6 turns. 50% raise pre-ZA according to database. So, okay. Wow, that's big. Okay. Multiplicative defensive buff for 6 turns. That's actually good. Attack and defense plus 80% when performing a super attack. That was already there before. Okay. Key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. That was also there before. Changes random type of physical. Okay, changes random type of key sphere physical excluded to rainbow when there are another 2 or more Peppy Gal category allies on the team. Attack and defense plus 22% per key sphere obtained. That's where we differ. Okay. Attack and defense plus 22 per key sphere obtained. Plus an additional attack, defense, and chance to dodge plus 22% up to 88 per rainbow key sphere obtained. Wow. Okay. Wow. You get a dodge of 88%? Okay, and she changes orbs to rainbow. So, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Man, what the heck? Okay. Launches, I mean, it's sad that her base stats are like this, but still, like, you combine that with the nuking passive, kind of. Launches an additional super attack when collecting 3 or more rainbow key spheres. So you want to be picking up those rainbow key spheres. Double benefit, turns into giant form when conditions are met. Now, I don't believe the giant form details are here because JP dropped this, and yeah, they didn't drop the giant form stuff. So this is all that we've got. That's a pretty good start so far. Okay, so Ribrianne is kind of a surprise. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Easy on a scale of 1 to 10. As a Tournament of Power fan, I'm happy. So that is all of the EZA details for JP. These are the EZAs that are going to be coming back. So understandably so, this EZA right here, the Dispo and Toppo, this is going to be for the INT Pride Troopers. This one's going to be for the Dokkan Festival Gotenks? No, this is for the AGL Gotenks. Yeah, because since the Dokkan Festival, he gets his own EZA. This is for the AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks. This is going to be for the physical Super Saiyan 2 Saiyaman. This is going to be for Ribrianne, and then the INT Super Saiyan or the Transforming Gotenks will get his own EZA. So that is that. Now, on top of all of that news, there's one more thing on the JP side that I want to talk about, and that is the new support memory. We actually don't know what this does yet, right? I haven't translated that. I don't care enough. New support memory coming up for JP. That's cool. So that's pretty much it for all the EZA stuff. Now, in terms of the common denominator behind all of these EZAs and why is there no Jiren? Well, this category Dokkan Festival banner did drop with the Toppo when that unit first came out. And a lot of people were confused. And they were wondering, could this lead to a potential super EZA for the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks? That wasn't going to happen because so far as we know it, Goresh translated the whatever, like the information breakdown to suggest that the super EZAs are going to be happening in sequential order, whatever that means. Regardless of what that means, this is not on the docket. So that is why this unit is the only one on that banner that does not have an EZA. But everybody else on the banner is taken care of. Actually, that's true, except for Jocko. So this guy, all these guys are getting EZAs. This guy will probably get something later on down the road. Maybe he will get that super EZA at some point. This guy is just too recent. So besides that, everybody else is eligible. But this does set an interesting precedent for how future banners are going to be. Because category banners in the past, and they've always been terrible, you never want to be summoning for those. This definitely gives the argument that one could say maybe it is worth summoning. Because if you can, let's just say you have 0 copies of these characters. You want at least a couple of them. You throw one multi out there, if there's some like guaranteed featured SSR mechanic or something that they throw in, then it could be worth throwing some summons in just to maybe try to pick up a couple of these, right? So I think that they're trying to improve these banners, and this is definitely a step in the right direction, but let me know what you think about that. Moving forward, this is probably going to become a tougher and tougher decision for people to have to deal with, which isn't good from a consumer standpoint because you've got all these different banners to worry about. They have now been recently trying to make like legendary summons more viable with the whole pity system. So it's good that they're trying. It's bad that it's working, you know? So let's see what they do with this one. Still, I don't think it's worth pursuing this at the cost of other banners like Dokkan festivals, but better than what it used to be. And that about wraps up the JP side. For global, Oh yeah, we got Dragon Ball Story event coming up, Wrath of the Dragon, new support memory. Yeah, let's go. Still no word on the Super Saiyan 3 Goku EZA. No interesting little excerpt here to talk about it, but we'll have to wait. So that is it. I mean, look, it's over 20 minutes. This is a long video. There's a lot to go over. So even if you're a global player, the JP EZA news is only good news, because whether or not you're JP, you're still going to be getting these EZAs, and it's going to be happening before full synchro. So if you are a global player and you have these characters, start Dokkan Awakening them. If you have spare copies, maybe get those Super Attack 5s ready to go. Or based on how these units are built with their EZAs, maybe you want to change your hidden potentials with those spare copies. So regardless, there is preparation to be had on the global side. So JP players, enjoy. Global, we will catch up very, very soon. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on all of these different EZAs. So many EZAs and so much hype coming up for the JP side. Do you think any one of these units stands out more than the others? Did I miss anything? Also check the pinned comment down below. Don't forget that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.